What's good, everyone? I hope this video finds you in good health. I'm currently just leaving my gymnastic gym, like where I do acrobatics, and it was really awesome. Like, I had an amazing time. My skills are improving gradually. I'm still taking my time, and honestly, today I thought the workout was gonna be shit because I added an extra workout for calisthenics where I practice my planche and my front lever more, because I know specifically for me, and even like for people that I coach, I know how to like unlock like the planche and even the front lever at a faster pace, but it has to be in a way that, like, you got to respect your limits. But the thing is, one way to get like a skill like the planche or the front lever is high frequency. So the thing is that I added an extra session of planche and front lever yesterday night, but that was something I couldn't do for a long time because I hadn't built the resilience yet. So because I hadn't built the car made me choke. Like, because I hadn't built the resilience yet, I couldn't do a Sunday night calisthenics session. However, by doing this, it affected me a little bit more my central nervous system, not physically. But for acrobatics, you need your central nervous system to be top shape. If your central nervous system is not top shape, very dangerous to do acrobatics. But regardless, I did really good in comparison to what I was expecting. So that's good for my progress. So I digress. The subject for this video, and I think, a lot of guys are going to appreciate this video. It's why do you constantly get played by women? Like, a lot of guys are going to be like, oh, fuck, she played me, like she played me. She played with my feelings. I'll be honest with you. You allowed yourself to be played with, because I'm pretty sure as you were getting played, you knew that she wasn't that interested in you. It's just that you didn't listen to that gut feeling. And some of these points I'm going to bring up explain why you didn't listen, to that feeling that you knew this was not going anywhere. Like, when you're in something that is going to move forward, it doesn't have to move fast, but you know that there's a direction to it. You're going to feel it, that like, okay, you're not wasting your time. And most likely in that situation, you knew there was time being wasted, but you didn't want to listen. So the first point I'm going to say is because in today's society, a lot of people are used to using dating apps. And yeah, it's cool. You can meet people easily, right? But it's a double-edged sword. Because, yeah, you can meet a lot of people, but that also means that you have a lot of options. Sorry, I have a phone that's placed. I have notes if I ever forget a point, and it fell off. It startled me. I was like, oh shit, it's about to go down. But yeah, like, so the thing is, it's cool that you have a lot of like choices, but the fact that you have a lot of choices, it's gonna cause you to be more like stubborn sometimes as a man. Women, it's the opposite. Because they have a lot of options, they don't stress out. They know that there's always gonna be a new guy that's gonna try to hit them up, slide in their DMs, match with them, because guys are generally thirsty. So it's easy for women to have options more than ever in comparison to back in the days. But men, because they're more in the side of the game where it's like, I must try, I matched with her, now I have to talk to her, now I have to try to get her out on a date. What happens is that guys, they fall into that trap that it's like they have to do all the heavy lifting, meaning like they have to put all the effort just to get the girl out on a date, when it shouldn't be like that. There should be mutual interest. It shouldn't be you trying to prove yourself to the girl that you just matched with, or even in person, like, that you meet. It shouldn't be like you trying to prove yourself to her, and like constantly try to show her that like, yeah, you're worth it, that you're worthy of being a dating option or whatever. And that's the thing. A lot of guys, they got sucked into that trap, is that the moment they either match with a girl on apps, or they slide in a girl's DM, or they meet even a woman in real life, they're like, I have to give it all, And the other thing too is, guys have that issue that like once they meet, especially when they meet a woman they really like, it's almost like they think in their head that they'll never meet another one like her. And it's like, dude, there's so many beautiful ladies. And not just beautiful ladies, there's also a lot of women that you will like for who they are. That girl that you met, she's not the only one. There's other ones like her, or similar, or even better, probably. And that could be for another subject, but yeah, at a certain point, you're going to have to stop at someone, because you can always find better, But the thing is, at a certain point, you have to be like, look, this makes me feel good. I want to explore this, so why not? But that would be for another subject. But yeah, it's, so that's the first point. You got sucked in. I call that, it's part of the matrix. Is that you're conditioned, like that's your normal. I have to try hard to get the woman. So that's number one. Number two, it's your ego. It's your ego because you're not able to accept that a woman, she might just not like you. So what happens is, just because she replied, just because she left you one or two cute emojis, you think that like, okay, if I just try hard enough, if I just say the right thing, she's gonna be down to like go on a date with me. And I'll be honest with you, persistence can work. It will work, but it will bite you in the ass eventually. Like, look, I've already been in situations where I've been so persistent. Yes, I managed to hook up with the girl eventually, but it didn't lead to anything. It's almost like she was like, okay, I'll give him what he wants, and she probably thought I was attractive too. She probably thought I was hot. Because let's be honest, if a girl's really not attracted to you at all and you're persistent, she's just gonna block your ass eventually. Or she's gonna say like, look, I'm not interested or whatever. Like, or she's just gonna ghost you. Okay? But the thing is, just to say that, yes, persistence can get you laid. But if that's what you're looking for, like, first of all, you're putting way too much effort. And second of all, like, I think you should have better things to do with your life. You shouldn't be like going around like just trying to like hook up with women just to have stats and boost your ego, because by the way, that ego boost will just be temporary. You'll feel like the shit once you got what you wanted for maybe a few days, few weeks, maybe even a few months, and then you're gonna restart the same cycle. So like you need to get out of that shit. You need to find something that you really like in your life, enjoy it, and go full blown into that stuff. It could be your business, it could be your fitness, it could be anything. It's up to you to figure it out. And me, you see, I decided to touch multiple things. I put all my energy into my business, I put all my energy into my fitness, I put all my energy into my well-being. So it's all about me. I'm maxing myself out, making sure I'm the best version of myself. And that's how life becomes just easier, and everything else will fall into place, even dating. But the thing is, you have too much ego. Is that like the moment the girl's gonna give you a little bit of attention, then after like there's gonna be some friction, and your ego won't accept that she's giving you friction. You're gonna be like, no, it must be that like maybe I'm not trying hard enough, or maybe I didn't say the right thing. Or you're even going to try to play those games of like, oh, I'm going to pull back too, and like, then I'm going to reappear out of nowhere. Dude, if she doesn't like you, there's nothing you can do. If she doesn't vibe with you at the level that you are vibing or would like to vibe with her, it will not work. These things. Like you can do anything you want. You're just going to waste your time. So it's too much ego. It's your ego. You refuse to accept that the lady just does not like you the way that you thought maybe she did. And it's okay. Like, it happens. Sometimes you can do a miscalculation. But I'll be honest, There are times too where the woman is sending you a lot of mixed signals. She's even extra flirty, but she's just not ready to commit, right? Well, even there, it's your ego. Because even though deep down you know, because look, I'll validate you. Yes, it is possible that that girl that's still reaching out to you once in a while or giving you breadcrumbs, there's a chance that she is fantasizing or making scenarios about you in her head, but she ain't ready. And I'll tell you why. It's because I've already lived, when I was in college, a situation with a woman where I was obsessed with her. And she friend zoned me. She friend zoned me. She friend zoned me. To finally admit that, yes, she did have feelings for me. It's just that she didn't want to accept them. And obviously that happened because I was pulling away. But you can imagine all the chaos that I lived in between. And guess what? Even though we hooked up, it didn't amount to anything real or that was substantial. It was just fucking around. So it's just to tell you that even a girl that you know deep down that she's physically attracted to you, it doesn't matter if she doesn't like you for who you truly are. It's like the kind of girl that's like, she wants to be part of your world. Forget it, bro. Like, just move on. You gotta let it go. Drop your ego. Accept that she was maybe just a tease. And it's okay. Like, you know, you're gonna learn from that experience. You're gonna see that, like, if a woman's actions don't match her words, you walk away with dignity. You don't stick around and like think that like, oh yeah, it's gonna unfold like in a romantic movie. Like, no, like you just back the fuck out. Okay, so that's so that's the second point, the ego. Now the last one, and that's the one probably that makes the whole discussion valid, is because most of you guys don't even know what it is to be chosen by a woman. You don't know what it is when a woman actually desires you and wants to be around you and wants to truly get to know you more. You are too used to these other dynamics where you're trying too hard. You don't know what it is for a woman to hit you up first, to post you first, to just do those little things that you were always ready to do for a woman, but that she would never do by herself. It's almost like you have to force it out of her. You're not used to the other way around. And because of that, you think that reinforces the idea in your head that you have to try hard. But I'm letting you know, if a woman chooses you, she will choose you. If a woman chooses you, she will like make the moves. You don't have to worry. She will hit you up. You know, like some guys sometimes are like in their head, fuck, if I don't text her, she might think like, it's not even like some guys, it's crazier. They're gonna be like, fuck, did she forget about me? That you have a lot of work to do if you're in that situation. Because if you start worrying about if somebody forgot you, by the way, I'm sorry, my nose is still congested. I came out from a cold. But yeah, like if you're worried about the fact that a woman would forget you, then yeah, you have a lot of work to do on yourself. You're very anxious and it's not healthy. You know, like people do not forget someone that they actually care about. You might think in your head that she forgot about you, but she did not. But the second point is that's I would say it's less insecure, but it's still insecure. It's when you start thinking, fuck, it's been 2, 3 days, 4 days, whatever, like a week, that we didn't talk, and you know, like maybe the conversation fizzled out, or maybe you had a phone conversation and you guys said goodnight or whatever, like it ended, and you don't hear from her for like a few days or even a week or whatever, or even more than a week. It can happen. And like in your head you're like, fuck, if I don't message her, maybe she won't message me because she'll think that I don't want to message her because I didn't message her in a week or whatever. I'll be honest with you, bro. If she really likes you, she will find a way, even if it's not a direct, like, hey, how are you? Or hey, like, how you been? Like, whatever. Even if it's not a direct message, like, I mean, like a direct text or a phone call, she'll find a way to ping you. She'll find a way to be like, hey, I exist. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's like in your head, you're like, yo, just text me. But you know, that's how it is in the beginning. Sometimes the girl, she's afraid. She's like, oh, like maybe he doesn't want to talk to me. Like maybe I waited, because she will think these things too. But don't worry, women will. You know why? Because women like to bother. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Women love to bother men, especially when they like a man. And I'll give you an example. I've been in past relationships, and I've lived it in every single relationships, because when I was in my past relationships, because I didn't know myself well, I had that toxic avoidant side in me that would come out. So I would become this version of me. It's like, leave me alone. I have shit to do. I don't have time for you. And I was very intense, okay? And it was dark. And because of that, I can recall now that now I'm outside of all that bullshit and I grew out of it, is I can recall that yeah, for some reason, when you're more on your shit or you're doing more your stuff and you're not like let's say always after the woman, she's gonna want to bother you, because she's gonna be like, what are you doing? Like, why don't you talk to me? Come play with me. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, it's the same thing when you two are not even in a relationship yet. It's the same thing when you two are getting to know each other. Is that if she notices that like she hasn't heard from you in a while, she'll find a way, like a slick way. And like I said, not every woman is gonna do that. Some women are just gonna be straight up and be like, hey, how you been? Okay, which is good. It's very good. But there's other women, what she'll do is maybe she'll reply to your story, or she'll send you a meme. You know, she'll do something to initiate, but without looking like she's directly starting a conversation, because I like to talk to you. You know, you see what I'm saying? I'm having fun with this because I know this feeling too well. That's why. But the thing is, yeah, she'll do stuff like that, and the only thing is, you just have to be patient. Meaning, you have to be able to do your own thing and have your trust in God. Meaning, if the girl really likes you, she'll go to you. She'll find a way. You don't have to be the one doing the gymnastics in your head, like, oh, should I send her like something or whatever? Like, unless you really have something to say, don't just try to like initiate something just to make sure that she's still there. Because then it just looks weird. Like, it feels like it's like, okay, like, are you okay? Do you need me to hold your hand? And that's not good as a man. You should be able as a man to just do your stuff, and when she needs to talk with you, she'll let you know. And yes, it will make the conversation flow even better, because I can guarantee you, the girl that really likes you, she knows that you like her too. She knows it, especially if you gave her a certain form of attention and you guys are, you know, in contact regularly, and you know, you tease her, you play with her, you joke with her, you flirt. She's not stupid. She knows you like her. She knows. Okay, so just let her come to you in her own time, when, you know, like things are smoother in your life. You know, women are like that, huh? They're very regimented. When they got stuff to do, they want to do their shit. And then when they're done with their work or whatever they have to do, or their other duties, they like to play. Okay, so that's when she's gonna come to you in her downtime, and she'll even give you updates. She's like, yeah, I've been doing this, and this happened, and blah blah blah, and you enjoy the conversation then, and then you can even make plans to hang out, and that's it. But this last point that I brought up is to make you understand that when a woman chooses you, she will do the same things that you keep trying to do with women that don't even care about you, but it's gonna come to you. And yes, of course, you choose her as well, but you don't need to like force and like keep trying to like find the best sentence to say, or the latest trick online to like get her to never forget about you. These things, they don't work on women that don't generally like you for who you are. Like, and even if it works, it will only work temporarily, and it's just gonna be for you to get laid. And like I said, if that's what you're just looking for, okay, be my guest, but you're not gonna move forward in life. You're not gonna truly evolve. And if that's what you're looking for, then yeah, you just wanna go for the woman that actually chooses you. And of course, you want to choose her as well. Don't be that guy that will just, you know, they'll say like, choose the woman that chooses you. Yes, but you also have to choose her. Meaning, don't just take whatever goes for you. That also looks desperate. If you just go for a woman, that will lead to a bad relationship because you're going to disrespect her. No, the woman that you're going to choose, you have to be attracted to her, man. Make sure you're attracted to that girl a lot. A lot. But make sure that she chooses you as well. And then things will flow. So I hope this video gave you some value. If it did, then you can leave a like. You can maybe leave in the comments some of your experiences if you're comfortable with it. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the future videos. And I'll see you guys very soon.